Hello, Trine enthusiasts. My name is James, and welcome to the next episode of the Tremor mod series. Now, my recording software decided it didn't like me today, and it's done this a few times in my span of YouTube, where it works and it actively runs, but you'll hit record and it does nothing. And obviously, to me, hitting record and stopping record is second nature. I do it like 50 times a day. So I wouldn't notice if it was working or not, but it wasn't working, and I missed a little bit of footage I wanted to show you today. But I'm going to talk you through it because it's actually so simple. You really didn't miss much. You just missed content. So I started the episode by going to the ocean, and I got a pirates map. And it wasn't a normal pirates map. It was the mods version of a pirates map, and it played out like a normal pirate invasion until the end when a flying Dutchman came by, and it was the same flying Dutchman as always, but he dropped a new item. Alright, so look at this, right? This is a mount, bam. This is the item he dropped. It's the Flying Dutchman. It flies infinitely, and it can fly in one line like that if you move your fingers in the right way. Or you can just keep going up and down and up and down. You get the idea. I then went to the jungle to go look for some potion stuff, and at that time I found a jungle chest, like a mimic chest. It didn't drop anything, but I wanted to talk about the fact that it can drop stuff. And then I was going to do this fight with a Yellets and everything, and I was all ready to do it, and I just hit record, and I realised, bam, it wasn't working. So I apologise for the footage that you've missed, but we're going to do a Skeletron Prime fight now with a Yellets, all the Summoners gear we've been using for the past few days, and a Queen Staff. The reason we're doing it like this is because I want to get Skeletron Prime out the way so we can move on to some of the later stuff. You need to get this out the way, essentially. You need to get this and Plantera out the way. So we're just going to do it like this with some of the stuff. I'll turn down the noise of this today in the editing because a lot of people don't like it. I personally don't like it either. It's annoying. It's especially annoying if you use it for a few episodes. Okay, so I'm going to turn off auto pause. Once again, I really do apologise. It sucked for me because I wanted to show you guys this stuff. So, on, buff up. I'm going to be using both, so... Alright, okay, let's get into this. Alright, I'm pretty good at this fight usually, so we should be okay. We've already got buffs and stuff anyway. I don't want to be too aggressive with this one. I've got the tiniest little bit of life fruit, hilariously. Alright, I think my summoners are attaching to his arms. That's kind of nice. Alright, we're going to go for a little bit of the yo-yo hit. The reason I've got the Yellets is because I attempted this fight in a little bit of a clip. I never showed it, but I was being stupid with the Flying Dutchman trying to use it. And it didn't work out. So, yeah, well, that clip's lost anyway. But the reason it didn't work out is because I didn't have a mana regen potion. So this item here wasn't working at all, essentially. So, hey, it's a good area to fight it. Let's go try my best against this one because he is a little bit harder for me than some of the other bosses. I don't know why. I struggle maneuvering and talking with this one. It's one of the worst ones I do while commentating, I would say. But I don't know. The only reason I lost the original one, by the way, the original fight, wasn't because I was, like, really bad. It's just because I didn't have enough time to kill it. It got to 4:30 and it died. I did start the fight late and everything, so... Yeah, this is the way it has to go. Right, heal up. Oh, somebody asked me, by the way, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong here, because I probably am. Somebody asked me why I have potions in my hotbar and not in my inventory. Like, you can just press H. Like, it's funny that people ask this, and they realise that... Like, because it don't make any sense, because as you can see, I don't scroll over to my health and click it. I press H. I have it there in case a mushroom gets in the way. I think Terraria prioritizes it so you'll take the better potion, but sometimes I feel like it doesn't. So I like to have it on my hotbar so that a mushroom can't get in the way, because you pick up mushrooms just walking around. And if it takes a mushroom instead of a potion in a fight and you don't realise, then it can really mess things up. So that's why I have it there. It's just kind of like instinct. Like, yeah, it's just, I just like it there. If Terraria does prioritise potions, you'll have to let me know. I haven't read anything on it, so I'm not in the knowledge to know, really. Let's put up one of these. Alright, we're doing alright. We're doing okay. Summoners are not doing very well, like attaching-wise. Right, let's heal up there. Alright, okay. We're doing good damage to a lot of him. That's the thing. A lot of him is taking a lot of damage. It's a shame because I didn't have enough Moonglow to make a magic damage and the mana regen, so I just went for the mana regen, and we didn't get the magic power, so this fight's going to take a little bit longer than it should have done. So use a bit of the Yellets. The Yellets doing out? No, without the yo-yo gear anyway, it's not that great. Right, okay, let's take down all of these bad boys. Once again, we're at the Summoner's Reach, which is somebody left me a comment in the last episode explaining to me about Summoner's Reach and such. So it's why our Summoners have not attached, because they are fluky. Summoners are fluky when it comes to bosses. I've almost taken down all of his hands. We're going to take them all down pretty fast as well. Look at that, like one hand. If we focus on this one, get the second hand going. Alright, that should burst in a minute. Right. Got to regen some mana. Not a bad fight so far. Not a bad fight. There you go, there's the second hand. Let's get rid of these. But I checked the whole mod forum page, and it seems like we don't get any new stuff in terms of like progression-wise until we've taken out Plantera. Because the stuff needed is like stuff you get after defeating all the bosses. So yeah, and that final boss, the Cog Lord, is yeah, he's a little bit challenging. So we need after Plantera stuff anyway. After Plantera and probably Golem. I could probably do both, to be honest. Right, okay. Right, let's take out this hand just because we can. Yep, come on. Let's get rid of the Prime Vice. There we go. Right, so it's just ahead to focus on. I think the Summoners will do that now. There we go. Yeah, thank you, Summoners. I will admit they're not doing great damage, are they? That's going to take forever for ages. Doing way too much damage to him in the sense of like too often attacks. The attacks are too frequent. There we go. Come on, buddy. Man, Skeletron Prime is nothing in this mod. Neither are any of the bosses in Terraria. This mod, it really does overpower a lot of the stuff. But we are coming to the end of the mod cycle, actually. We only actually have, like, I don't know, one other set of armor to cover, and then some, like, really, like, kind of just variants of weapons that we've not covered that aren't that, like, special, if I'm honest. So we are coming to the end of this series very soon. I wanted to end it with a Moonlord fight, but I don't think there's anything in this mod that will enhance Moonlord. Like, I think it's just stuff before Moonlord. And then after that, it's just, like, normal Terraria. So I don't feel like doing... I don't know. I'll think of an ending, of course, but... Right, so let's look at our bars. We said we were going to craft a full set of Hallowed, didn't we? And try and use a Hallowed set. Let's have a little look at our vanity real quick. What was that item there? It looked like an egg. Oh, Palmwood Shield. That's probably why it looks like an egg. Right, hello Seth. Let's talk about crafting. I just want to see what the souls... Oh, did I not pick them up? Idiot. There we go. Let's just have a little look at what the souls are going to do for us. So let's whack the souls in here. Right, so you've obviously got new items of Bottled Souls of Fright. Increases critical strike chance by 6. Not bad, I guess. And the Incinerator, obviously, which we'll get from killing. I think the heat ray's from... I can never remember if it's from Golem or Plantera. I'm not too sure on that one. It does look like a really awesome weapon. And obviously you get the Avengers emblem. Which is all good and dandy, to be honest. But other than that, not really much we can craft with it. Right, so let's look at these Hallowed Bars again. This is, if you didn't watch last episode, this is what we're aiming towards. We're aiming towards these ever-shining bars. You need Ectoplasm, which is obviously from the dungeon. And you need to kill Plantera for the dungeon to grow restless. Ectoplasm and Hallowed Bars make the ever-shining bars. And we're just going to stick with them. Wherever the ever-shining bars brings us, we're going to stick with it. I don't know whether to do Plantera with... That's the thing, I don't know whether to do it with... Because we're never going to craft that, because I don't know how to make the nano bars just yet. So I don't know whether to stick with minions and go for like something fun, because we haven't got any mana not any mana weapons. We haven't got any I'm gonna have to go with the minions because we don't have any swords at the minute or anything that's gonna be like mod wise. So I think we should go with the hat. I know we said we wouldn't, but I think we can always get more Hallowed Bars because we're gonna have to get more in the future anyway, aren't we? So let's swap these over. 40 defense, what was it before? 31. Summoner's damage was, on this one, 40. What's this one? Wait. 41. Yeah. Set bonus. Increase your max number of minions. How many minions can we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6? No, is that 5? Just 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, so that's better. So we've got 2 more than we had before. Now, people keep leaving me a comment saying, buy the bewitching table from the Witch Doctor. So, bam. And I didn't know, I checked this, by the way, and it didn't sell it at one point, so I didn't know at what point it sold it. Right, so we have to go take down Plantera now. So we're going to have to get equipped for that. Plantera should be a relatively easy fight. I'm going to go with minions and just a little bit of the Yellets, I think. I think what I'm going to do is clear out the bee biome, I think. Is that already a Plantera bulb? Oh, it's a life crystal. Right, so let's go clear this area out. Let's go take down Plantera and let's go smash a tiny bit of the dungeon. I don't know how much time we'll have today because obviously I wasted a lot of time with recording of an episode part that you've not seen because of the recording software. So I'm going to go get everything set up and I'll let you guys know what happens. Hey, I was just thinking in my head, God, I hate fighting Plantera, right, for the first time because it takes forever for a Plantera bulb to fit in. And that one literally, as I was looking at that spot, just popped up, which made me laugh. So we have a Plantera bulb. I'm just like literally evening out the area. I bought a yo-yo glove off the Traveling Merchant just because if we're going to use a yo-yo for this quick fight, then I want to be bulking up. But I'm not going to be using it for everything, don't worry. I know a lot of people don't like me using the yo-yo too much because I use it a lot. I really do like yo-yos. And it's honestly understandable. But just so you know, we've got a little bit of extra arsenal, which, you know, makes me feel pretty good. Feel good that we're not going to get our asses kicked straight away. Right, so I'm going to finish up this area, and then we're going to have a cool fight, hopefully. Oh, I don't want to... There we go. Right, okay. I'm going to go back, craft some accessories, come back, and then we're ready. Okay, I think we're ready for a fight. Buff up. Right, okay. Plantera has awoken. Right, so I've never done this fight with minions, because I've never done a summoner's run, ever. So I'm interested to see how this goes. I don't know if it will nerf the amount of damage I can actually do to Plantera, because basically all the damage will be coming from the summoners, which will essentially just mean that I can't attack it as well. Which I feel is kind of what's happening right now. I don't know. Got the yo-yo back though, which is nice. Yeah, I was gonna say this seems like a pretty standard Plantera fight, to be honest. Now that I'm looking at it, I didn't know how challenging it would be with summoners because obviously they're gonna latch on a lot better during this fight than all the other ones. But oh, okay, that's not good. Got to be careful with the way I move now because the spiky balls are essentially a little bit too high, and they're what do the most damage. Well, they do the most damage. So if I can quickly get her down to the second form before she, kills me, then I have a better chance of surviving, weirdly. It's weird, in the second form, when she does more damage, she does less damage, because obviously she's not spawning the spiky balls, and they are honestly insane damage. Oh, no. Damn it, I thought I really had this. Once again, lost a fight. Yeah, there we go. Alright, they should stop spawning now. Ooh. Okay, let me concentrate. Wow, I ruined that fight because I went to go grab the underneath of it. I went to go grab the heart and completely messed up. I think I could have kept going if I just kept regen and health. I was doing good at my dodging then, so right, we're just gonna have another fight because that wasn't too bad. Oh, I should have done it night time. Life regen would have been up. Well, I think I've still got time actually, so I'm gonna quickly go get everything set up again because that was just like a good test run, and then we'll do another fight. Okay, let's cut ahead. Hey, look at that, right? On my way back there, found another Plantera bulb. What great luck. Okay, I'm going to quickly extend the bottom of the farm. I guess we could do this together, actually. I'm just going to quickly extend the bottom. And then we're ready for a fight. How lucky was that as well? Because I wasn't going to go that route. I was like, I guess I'll go this route. Funny stuff. Right, we just need to extend this bottom half because it's essentially just not deep enough. We just need area for the... for all the... Oh, I didn't spawn my minions. We just need area for all the stuff to fall down till, which I'm sure all you guys know. I'm sure if you're watching this mod series, you've all defeated Plantera by now. This is old news to you guys, I know. I know. Right, so let's quickly take down all of this. This shouldn't take too long. There we go. I'm just doing my best to just kind of do this as quickly as possible so we can get on with the fight. I guess I'm going to two-tunnel this. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll two-tunnel it here. Down here, we'll grab all them blocks. Obviously we can't mine the chlorophyte. I know that we're ruining its chances of spreading by getting rid of all the mud behind it, but we need to do this. Alright, so... Okay, that's all done. Right, now to start this fight, we need to whack down our bewitching table. Get that extra buff, get 1, 2, get the extra minions going. Get a spider staff going. Get a little bit of a crimson rod going. Okay, let's go spawn this thing. Gotta remember not to run away from it either. Obviously, if we run away, it's gonna despawn. Where was it? Oh, it's there. Right, yeah, see. Wrong route. Come on, there we go. Right, buff up. Okay, there you are. Ah, very fast. Are you enraged? You seem a little faster than usual. Right, okay, here we go. Alright, let's give this one more shot. I think we'll do okay this time. Once again, I'm going to live commentate over this one just because I can. Whoa! Right, so I shouldn't have any problems from the spike balls this time, so I should be able to keep a little bit calmer in this fight. Just going to sit back and relax. Yeah, I think I got this one. Okay, doing good. We're not at the point where she spawns the spike stuff yet, so may take a little bit of time. Have I actually got 2 yo-yos out? I haven't, have I? Have I got the yo-yo back on? Yeah. How come I've not got my second yo-yo, eh? Is it doing that weird thing where it doesn't want to send out too? That happens sometimes. You have to kind of attack something else to get the second one to come out. Like a hook. So I was planning to hit the Plantera hooks. Alright, okay. Spike balls are not going to do us as much trouble this time around. We're going to heal up. Just because we do have the added life regen and damage this time around as well. So that's good. Ooh, spike balls are still causing us a little bit of problems. I must admit that. Right. But not as much problems. That's fine. Okay, should be going into a second phase. In a second, I need to make sure I've got enough area to move. There we go. There she goes. Right. Okay, got to keep a nice distance between all the vine hangers. Right, I'm going to be kind of silent now while I concentrate. Well, concentration's not going too good, is it? Okay, oh, kill myself then. Man, that was a bit of a shame that was, because I thought when I was going to heal up then I was going to do fine. But that's going to do it for today's episode. Tomorrow when we come back, we'll take this one down, we'll go straight to dungeon, and then we can do a full dungeon episode. So, my friends, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.